Hey, my true tellers, how are you guys doing? Welcome to Unapologetic Real Talk. I hope you guys can hear me real good. Let me go ahead and do a mic check. And I know that when I come on, when I talk about Marwa, the African village boy, I have to take consideration of the time zone. I usually come on around about 10 o'clock. So let me check my mic to see how, do a sound check. Okay, everything is good. So yes, guys, welcome to Unapologetic Real Talk. It's something that I want to go ahead and talk about. This right here been I've been dealing with this for a while. I wanted to come on and talk about it, but I had so much other stuff that, was going on. Just bear with me 1 second. Let me go ahead and get something. I went ahead and dropped something. So just bear with me 1 second and I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. Okay, sorry about that. I am back. I had dropped something. Yeah, guys, as you can see right here, I'm gonna go ahead and switch it up a little bit. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk about the election, some stuff that is going on with that in the United States, and something else I want to go ahead and talk about. Which I had said I wasn't going to talk about this reality show, Love and Marriage in Huntsville. God had gave me a prophetic word. Go ahead and drop the thumbnail maybe tonight. When it comes to all that, I am done, guys. I'm serious. I am done. I'm going to speak what led in my spirit, and after that, that's it when it comes to all that right there. So again, welcome to Unapologetic Real Talk. In here we are grown folks. We do not tickle no one ears. We stand on our truth, and my truth may not be your truth, but somewhere lies the truth. And when it comes to all this stuff right here, like I said, I take the foolish things, I consider this as the foolish things of this world to go ahead and conform the wise. So let me go ahead and do my copyright disclaimer. Let me go ahead and make sure that I put that out the way, because this right here, this is a lot. And we always talk about how, just right here, when it comes to the United States, that we are colonized. No, colonization is all over the world. Like I say, when it comes to that germ is all over the place. Okay. So let me see if I can set up. Just bear with me 1 second, guys, because it's a lot that I want to go ahead and talk about. We quick to say, I see a lot of woke people, a lot of diaspora people, talking about, it's time for us to go back to Africa. Like I said, we've been here, all over the entire planet, and it's not just Africa. And I truly believe that when it comes to Africa, Africa is the motherland. Africa is the tent that belongs to the Most High God. And when it comes to colonization, it is all over the place. And some of you guys, you may not be familiar with what I am talking about. Because we follow this stuff that's going down here in the United States, but I am talking to the ones that's follow I Am Mawa. He is a YouTuber, a African village boy, came from a very humble beginning. You can go ahead and check out some of the videos that I went ahead and dropped. And I want to go ahead and talk about some stuff. Now he's in Argentina because his girlfriend, the mother of his expected child, she's about to be she's about to deliver. So let me go ahead and read my copyright disclaimer before I get into all this, because I had said that I wasn't even going to come live anymore, but like I said, ain't nobody mad but the devil. And also, it's time to weed out these clout chasers, these people that's, just only on here, just sitting on your channel, just making your numbers go down. It's time to weed out. So in order to weed them out, it's time to stand on your truth. That's a get them out. Trust me, real quick. So let me go ahead and read my disclaimer. It's under section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowances made for criticism. So, guys, do not get mad with the messenger. Okay. Like I said in here, we are grown folks, unapologetic and real talk, news reporting, teaching. And what we are doing, we also are teaching because it's time for us to wake the hell up out of our people. Because I truly believe that when it comes to my people are destroyed because of lack of knowledge. Okay. Also, scholarship, education, and research. And what are we doing? Research for fair use, for permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Okay, so let me go ahead and get back to what I was talking about. As you can see right here, the title is Mawa, Marwa, uh, his hidden culinary skills with his European family even surprises his villagers because I've been watching this guy for a very, very long time, maybe about a year, but 2 years I was following his sister. I was fascinated, just to see, people that's in a very rural area in Africa, came from a very humble beginning and how they had built so much off of their YouTube and from donations, and people wants to see them prosper. And I was fascinated, to see that, because it's something different, especially when we are so used to this standards, American, standards of living, and when I saw how they was living, going outdoors and, just enjoying nature, taking baths out there in the river and going outside and, touching grass, grounding with grass, and also you can go outside and pull any fruit off the tree. I was fascinated by that, but it's the thing about it is that our people, like I said earlier, our people are destroyed because of lack of knowledge. We look at this European as if they are God. And trust me, as you can see, I just hope when it comes to our people wake up. Without you, listen to me, without you, you would not exist. Without you, they would not exist. Let me make sure I correct myself. Without you, without the melanated God and goddesses, they would not exist. Okay, it's time for us to say enough is enough. It's time for us to close the door. And like I said, if this is not the channel for you, then you find a channel that's going to accommodate you, because I'm looking for people that's going to come on and they're going to support me, whether I talk about entertainment, reality shows, real life issues, they still going to support me. And those are the type of people that I am looking for. I'm not looking for people that's only here to get their ears tickled. Like I said, it has many different channels out there that's going to accommodate you, because I'm not changing. I'm not changing. I'm going to stand on my truth, because I truly believe this right here. This is my ministry. Okay. My ministry is to rip the sheets off of these wolves. And like I said, when it comes to us, we've been here. We've been here over billions of years, not millions of years. We've been here from the beginning. We are Alpha and we are Omega. We are the beginning and we are the end. But it's time for our people to wake up out of their sunken place. Okay. So let me go ahead and get to this right here, where I want to go ahead and talk about Mawa. Like I said, this guy, he is a YouTube influencer. He has almost maybe a half a million subscribers, and most of them, they follow him because they was fascinated when it came to his journey. Now, like I said, when it comes in here, it's real talk. I don't know these people from a can of paint. I only can see of what they put out. I want to go ahead and show you how when it comes to Mawa, how I truly believe that what he's getting back, I believe that it is his karma. I truly believe that when it comes to Rosia, the one that right here, the European, I truly believe that is his karma. And he didn't do not one thing. I've been through all of his videos before I came on. I've been through just about all of his videos, and I never saw this man ever sat there and picked up a knife and picked up a fork and or anything, and cook for his family. I never saw that. Now, maybe, if I missed it, guys, let me know if I missed it. But I never saw him treat his own mother the way that he treating her family, Rosia's family. I never saw Mawa ever treated his mother, rolled out the red carpet. Now, did he do good for his mom? Yes, because he built his mom a house. Him and his sister Deeb helped build his mom a house. But the thing that I am talking about is how, when it comes to our people, how we could sit there and we can buck break ourselves for these people. And like I said, call me whatever you want to go ahead and call me. But enough is enough. Enough is enough, because we already know when it came to Rocio, she kept her nose in the air when she was in that village. She didn't even wanted people to even come near her. When Mao went ahead and his villagers all came together and helped him build that mansion. I do not think that he would have had that mansion built today if it was not for his villagers, if it was not for his community to come together and help him build that. It was not because of your own doing. It was because of donations. It was because of people wants to see that village prosper. And soon in a minute, that when Myra had built that villager, he said out his own mouth, and I had showed some clips that he built this village for his people to come in and network and have internet, and enjoy. It was for his villager. But the minute when he brought in Rosia, this European woman, she had him, and this is my opinion, she had him to close the doors, to shut the doors of everyone that was in his village. She shut them down. And that is sad. It's so sad, because she did not put a nail into that ground. She didn't even do not one thing for him to sit and turn his back on his own people. Like I said, one thing about karma does not forget an address. And just to see that he's now in Argentina, sitting there doing the things that he never ever did, that I seen in his village. Now I might be wrong. I stand for corrections. But this man, he pointed his finger and it was done. And now he's seeing real life, because when he was they hired people to help him build up this little back porch of Rosia's parents, where they call it a studio. He found out that the labor costs more than the material. But yet in his village, it was said that he wasn't even giving his people anything but a plate of food or a pipe dream, promising the workers that was in his village, that didn't even have any hard hat, no gloves, no tools, nothing, but they bare hands to build that mansion from the ground up. And all they had got was a pipe dream, promising them that their YouTube channel will grow. Now, you know good and well that is not true, because it does not work for everybody. I don't give a care if you put out really good material. I was watching 4 Day in the Morning, when one of a YouTuber, she's from the United States and now she's living in Africa, which I would love to sit there and do some commentary on them. How she took a land, and I mean it's very beautiful. The compound is very beautiful, and she treat her employees, she treat them real good. But when it came to Mao in his village, these people helped build his compound, and really he didn't offer them anything. Now he's seen in Argentina that the material is less than the labor. The labor costs more than the material, but he's going to pay these people. He's going to pay these people. So let me go ahead and hold on one second. I see Sabrina. Hey, Sabrina. She says, I'm driving but listening. Thank you very much, Sabrina. And thank you for coming in, supporting me, because you know how it is when you talk about certain topics, which I'm going to go ahead and flush them out. I promise you. I promise you, I'm going to go ahead and flush the ones out that I know that it's not for me, because you're going to know who are for you and who's not. Because I'm not going to sit here and tickle your ears when it comes to certain topics, especially when it comes to this certain show, this reality show. Because when God tell me to speak something, I am going to speak it. When it comes to those reality shows, okay? But this right here, this is real life. This is not a reality show. So let me go ahead and show you guys, in case you do not know exactly what I'm talking about. And I didn't put no clips, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna show play his videos, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you just like some thumbnails or something like that. Hey, misbehaving, my girl's in the house misbehaving. She said, I got you, Lady D. Ain't no waving. Absolutely, absolutely, because I just had enough of it. I just had enough of it, and I'm asking the Most High God, wean them out, because I'm not going to tickle people's ears talking about what they want to hear. I'm not going to buck dance. Ain't nobody going to control anything in here, because we got too much stuff that is going on out there in the world than to sit there and worry about these dag on reality shows. But I'm here to tell you, just like when it was with Stormy, and Stormy mom, Miss Betty, used to come on. And when God gave me a prophetic word to sit there and tell Stormy, don't go back on that reality show, Stormy, listen. Stormy, she got off of that show. And look at how God is blessing her. Now, God is sitting there, he telling me, and tomorrow I'm going to talk about Tisha and Marcel. Yes, Tisha and Marcel. And some of you guys may not like it, but I'm going to tell you exactly the way that the Most High God had given it to me, okay? And that's real talk. But let's go ahead and talk about this right here, because this also affect us as well. Because we looking at, oh my God, that, oh, just because it's in Africa, then, it's time for us to sit there and go over there. But like I said, it's not just Africa, it's all over. This germ is all over the place, okay? So let me go ahead and show you guys what I am talking about, because I find this right here, I find it very, very disturbing. Because how in the heck you going to go out there and you're going to work like a dag on slave? And now he must have got wind, because he talked about it. And she's sitting there, she's talking about, oh, it ain't no slavery. Of, of course, she's going to say something like that. How dare they talking about slaves and stuff like that? Girl, you don't know what our people been through. I wish I would have played that little small clip when she was talking about that. Girl, slavery, like I say, it still exists today. It's just a modern day slavery. And like I say, without us, you guys wouldn't even exist. And it's time for us to shut the door on them. That's exactly how I see it. Okay, it's time for us to shut the door on what I call these cankerworms, these palmer worms, and these locusts. It's time to shut the door. It's time to start loving on each other. It's shame, when we got self-hate, when we hate who we are. I promise you, if Mala would have had a African woman in his village, would do half of the stuff that she is doing, Rosia, he wouldn't have never let it happen. He wouldn't have never let it happen. But when it comes to her, it's like they just lose their mind. That's why I sit there and say, our people are destroyed because of lack of knowledge. It's like we worship these Europeans. We worship these people. My girl says even African devalues their own people, but will bow down to the less melanated. Absolutely. And it's time for our people to wake up. It's time for our people to wake up because I promise you, when this girl came on in his village, this girl came with barely the clothes on her back, barely the clothes on her back. She didn't even really had that. And this man showed her a life that she was not even accustomed to, but she still looked at his people as if they were the scum of the earth. And I already showed you guys how she was living. I showed you guys how she was living. Let me go ahead and show you this right here, where he took most likely his credit card because she already said that this is her project. Now, if this is your project, but yet you using, and I'm going to sell Legend, you using his money, and I'm gonna sell Legend, but this man didn't even have no place to even put his clothes in this little small little studio or whatever, a back porch that they went ahead and fixed. His clothes is in a bag in the corner. Let me show you that I'm not sitting there telling you no lie. That's why I came out with this because I was just I mean I was just devastated. Hold on one second. Hold on, I'm gonna show it to you. Hold on, let me show it to you. She got all of her clothes hung up. Her clothes is hung up, but his clothes is in a small corner in a bag. Hold on, but she hung up her clothes. Let me show it to you. Hold on one second. I'm not gonna play the music. I hope you guys can see it. See if I can make it a little bigger. I'm not exaggerating, and I don't have enough. It's time to rip the sheets off of these wolves in sheep clothing. I'm serious. It's time to rip the sheets off of these wolves in sheep clothing. I have had enough. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can make it a little bigger. I hope you guys can see it. Let me see. Let me see if y'all can see it. Hold on. Trying to see if I can make it a little bigger because I can't see it. Yeah, let me show it to you. I want you guys to see this right here. I think you can see it. I think you guys can see it. Let me see. No, this is not the one I want to get onto. Hold on one second. Bear with me, guys. This is not the one. Let me see. I want to show you how she hung up her clothes neatly. He didn't have no say. Mawa didn't have no say. He couldn't say nothing. Every time would say, when he would say, this should be there or that should be over there. Oh no, oh no, oh no. It's not like that. Oh no, I don't like it like that. I don't like it like he has no say. But I want you to see this right here. I want you to see all this right here is just a front baiting him up. That's all it is. But right here, all her clothes is hung up. And I don't know if you guys can see. You see, she's hanging up all of her clothes. Ain't none of these clothes is his. His clothes is on the floor in a bag. In a bag, guys. I promise you, in a bag. Let me see if I can show you this right here. I want you to see this part right here. Now look how he couldn't even just look at him. He helped fix this little back porch. He helped fix this back porch. Just look at him. He couldn't even sit there and pick up one tool, one fork, one nothing when he was in his village. And she already had said that this right here is her project. But he's sitting there, he's getting it together. He's getting it together. Look at it. Just look at it. I want you guys to see this. And now he's upset because the villagers in there are calling him a slave boy. One thing about a king is not going to come down, honey. A king going to sit on his throne. He's not going to come down. He's not going to come down at all. But let me go ahead and get out of this right here. Because trust me, I'm going somewhere with this. And I wasn't even going to come on today. I wasn't even going to come on today. Hold on one second, guys. I want you to see this one right here. And I promise you, honey, they used it. She had a piece of pad and a paper. And when she was in the village, she had chores of how she was going to give his people chores. She would wake up sitting there giving chores and saying, oh, I want everything clean, 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 clean. But trust me, that was all talk because she didn't come from a clean environment. And I'm not talking about the people. I'm just saying, you don't sit there and try to call somebody else out when you're not doing it yourself. Bear with me, guys, because this right here is the last of the moment. I usually do clips, but I just, I wasn't even coming on today. But let me show you this right here. Let me show you this. Hold on, bear with me. Let me see. I want you guys to see this right here. I want you to see. Hold on. I'm not going to play the video, okay?
Smartsheet helps propel McLaren Formula One cars to the starting line.
Hold on. I want you guys to see this right here. I just show you how people, they wouldn't even do it in their own community, their own home, wouldn't even do none of this. Just look at this. I want you to see this. I want you to see, just look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. How they went ahead and fixed up the back porch and they're going to live in there. And they did a good job. I'm not going to tell you no lie. They did a good job. I'm not going to tell you no lie. But she's making all the demands. And I promise you, when she's going to end up kicking him out and going to end up, trust me, he's going to be for a rude awakening. And the reason why he's going to be for a rude awakening, because whatever you have done to the least of God's children, when you have done to God's children, you have done it to me. You have used it, your own people, as if they were slaves. He used it, his own people, as if they were slaves. Now he went down there to this European country and they doing the same thing to him. He's sitting there stirring pots and look how he get along. He get along with their people. See, we get along with other people, but we don't get along with our own people. Self-hate. Rochelle cannot cook. She can't clean up. She can't really pretty much do nothing but sit there and complain and whine. And I promise you, he would have never, ever had allowed that to happen if it was his own people. I'm going to show clips next time. I'm going to put some clips up next time. I'm going to put some clips up. But what they're doing is they fixing up the back porch. And he tried to sit there and say, where he wanted something. He couldn't do it. I don't like it like that. But yet she put I'm not going to tell you no lie. She put a washing machine in that little small little place. All that backyard they got. Let me show you that backyard they got. All the backyard, all they need to do is just clean up that. And she could have put the washing machine in the backyard. They could have built a little small little like a little small little laundry room outside and put the washer in there, but the washer is in the little small little studio thing. So she's trying to say, she and then the stove is right there by the bathroom. She could have had the stove where the washing machine at and had the washing machine outside, made a shed. They could have went and built a shed. But guys, hold up, I'm not done with this. And this is the spare of the moment. I usually have everything already set out. But I just want to show you this mess, how we sit there and we break our neck. We break our neck for these people. Hold
Also
on.
want to
Look at
let me
this.
show
Look
you
at this.
this. So my parents' house.
So just look at this. I promise you, I cannot make it up. Look at this. This is what he went to. Look like all that right there should have already been fixed before they came down there. But he had to come and he had to fix it up, help fix it up. Look at this. Look at this. But when she was in his village, I'm going to show you because I know I got some people that don't even know what I'm talking about. Just look how he came. He came in. Soon in a minute when he got off the airplane, he went straight to work to clean that junk up. Went straight to work. And I'm not sitting there saying, this to just be funny, to make it up. I promise you, he wouldn't have never. I don't think he would have never. He probably did, but I'm just saying, in his own community, he didn't do anything. But let me show you this right here. Look how junky that.
Check on him.
Now this
Rocio
is what
looks
he
busy
left.
here.
Now this is what he left. He left his beautiful compound because she decided that she wanted to have her baby in Argentina, which, I'm not going to knock her for that, but I just don't understand his first child. Why did he want to go in Argentina, to have his first child? That's just to show you, how they can sit there and buck break you. Now, this right here is in his own village. This is his village. Now she got a paper and pad because she wants to give chores to the workers that's pretty much, they say, is working for free. Wasn't even paying them. Maybe $1. I had gave them $1, but some people say it wasn't even $1. They give them a plate of food and send them packing. But I want to show you how, and I can't even make this up even if I want to make it up. And Ornella, and I might be pronouncing her name wrong, she followed them. She knows exactly what I'm talking about. She know I'm not lying. And that's why she said, I agree with you, because she followed this. She followed this guy. Ms. Behavior say the backyard looked like a Latina Sanford and Son. Absolutely. Absolutely. Look just like Sanford and Son. But that's why I sit there and say, I don't feel sorry for our people these days. And the reason why I don't feel sorry for them, because we are now where we got all the information at a push of a button. It's no excuses no more that, oh, they can come in and they can sit there and they can take from us. You know exactly what's going on. It's just that you think that anything that's close to white, you think that is godlike. Not knowing that, just like I said, these people ain't nothing but kinkerworms, palmer worms, and locusts. Without you, they would not exist. But right here, you see, she got a piece of paper, a pad, and a pen. What she's doing is she's writing chores when she was in the village, because she couldn't stand to see them not doing anything. Couldn't stand to see them do not anything. Once she sat there and she got pregnant, she felt like now she the boss lady. She called them parasites. She calls them, I mean, I can't make it up. I can show you some clips. How she really sat there and degraded these people. But what did she bring? What did she offer? Hey, country girl is in the house. She says, good afternoon, unapologetic real talk. Hey, country girl, let me go ahead and show you this. Hold on. Look at his beautiful compound he built. He had his workers to build that with only forks and spoons and bare feet. And he worked them until he couldn't work them no more. Hold on, guys. Let me show you this.
I'll come back to check on him. Rocio looks busy here. Rocio, what are you doing? Huh?
A list of things that must be done in the house.
Yeah.
So he said, oh, Marcel, she looks busy in here. What are you doing? I'm doing something that needs to be done in the house. See, like I said, he gave her that power. He gave that power. But Ornella, I want to know, and would he would have allowed the ones that's in his village, would he would have allowed them to get away the stuff that he allowed this European to get away with?
Like cleaning.
Look.
Especially, I want you to add, like every Sunday or Saturday morning, they have to clean the rooftop.
So he's telling them that every Sunday, he want his slave boys to sit there and clean the rooftop. Every Sunday, go to the roof and clean the rooftop. Just look at this. Look at this.
Once a week is very important.
Okay. Yeah. Why they did it so
Rough.
like that?
Yeah. I don't know.
The outside.
I don't know.
Now she worrying about the outside of his yard. But yet she wasn't worrying about the outside at her parents' yard. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. She was worrying about the outside of his yard, but she wasn't worrying about the outside of her parents' yard.
It's supposed to be more beautiful.
And this right here, this reminds me. When I saw this, I was trauma. I was triggered by this because this reminds me of modern day slavery. Modern day slavery. Hold on. Hold on. This reminds me of modern day slavery. Look how he had her living. Look at this. Look how he was living. He had the village people in his compound to make sure that they treat her like a queen. These people waited on him hands and feet. Didn't even take care of his workers. Look what Ornella know exactly what I'm talking about. Look, Ornella know exactly what I'm talking about. And if she want to come up, you are welcome to come up and talk about this. Because this is where I'm going to stay at. And you guys sitting there, you thinking that it's just in America. No. Like I said, some of these people only can watch from a distance because that privilege, they take over spirit. Once you let them in, they feel like they're going to take over and you let them in. Like I said, they're enslaved. I don't think that all of us came on a boat in slaves and chains. I don't think that. At one time, I thought that we all came on a boat. But I think that we've been here. The thing about it is that we opened the door and let them in. And that's how they was able to sit there and tie you up and take everything from you. Some of the stuff, like I said, when it comes to our history goes very, very deep. Some things we got to unlearn and relearn because some of this stuff we bit off a lie. Some of this stuff we bit off a lie. We let them in, just like we letting them in now. Look how we look at our athletes and entertainers, or our black men that once they sit there and get a certain status in life, how they go and get European people, the Europeans only stay with them no more than 2 years and go in front of the judge, and the judge throw the book at these men and give them everything. That's why I don't feel sorry for them. Look at this. Now that is in his village. That's how his people treated them, like they were queens and kings. Look, but in her town, in her state in Argentina, he got to do everything. He got to clean up. He got to cook just to have his clothes in a bag in a corner. But look how his people living. Look at it. Look how his people living. Look at this. Look at this. Guys,
check on him.
I couldn't make this up even if I wanted to. I couldn't make this up even if I want to. And like I said, he thinking that people is being mean. No, people is not being mean. And I don't think that, he feel that people are turning against him, being jealous. No, they're not jealous. People is not going to let you misuse them. People are seeing how you treating other people that you don't even know, didn't do anything for you. But the people that sweat and broke bread with you, help you build this mansion, help you build up this village, you put your foot on their neck. You put your foot on their neck. Hold on, guys. And like I say, this is the spur of the moment. I wasn't even coming on because I sit there and say, I wasn't even come live anymore, but I'm not going to give these people no glory. They wish that I go away. These people wish that I go away. Hold on. Y'all wish that I go away. That's why you said hold on, that's not the one that I want. Not yet. Hold on, guys. Y'all wish that y'all want me to go away. That's why y'all sit there and come after my channel. But like I said, honey, this is my ministry. This is my ministry.
Real. You can keep doing people dirty and being a complete asshole and think God is going to bless you. It may not be today or tomorrow or next week, but what goes around comes back around. And when that come back for you, it'll be tenfold. As I walk through.
Oh, you could carry him down if you want to. I see. I see she was in the house. Let me see. Hold on. If you want to come back up, Arnella, you can come back up. I look like I saw you had came up, but I just want you to see right here. I want you to see the lifestyle that he gave her. And I want you to see, this is how the village was looking. You probably can't see it too good, but this is how his village was looking. Came from nothing. Look at his village. These people didn't even have the tools. And you guys want to say that the villagers are jealous? No, they're not jealous. They saw how they helped this guy build this mansion from the ground up. These people didn't even have the right equipment. These people didn't even have tools. These people were out there working with sandals, no boots, no safety hat, no nothing. Look at it. Look at it. And once once they build it up, he put her in and closed the doors of all his people. And he wondering why the people are coming against him. I don't think that they're going to allow this to last. These people is not going to allow you to use them, Mawa. These people help you build the dream house. thinking that it's going to be for everybody, because it wasn't because of YouTube. You weren't making enough money off of YouTube. These people were sending donations, and it was not just sending donations just for you. They was sending donations so you could help the villagers, the people that's in the village. But you used it allegedly all on this mansion. And now he's sitting there, he's trying to get outsiders to come in. He wants a helipad. You just want that because what you're trying to do is you trying to erase your own people out of that village. Before he getting people in and saying they're going to buy land, most likely it's going to be the Europeans. And before you know it, it's going to be them flushing his own people out of their own village because they got that takeover spirit. Like I said, nothing new is under the sun. Nothing is new under the sun. And he talked about this. This man talked about that he wants European kids, biracial kids. Biracial kids. Because he thinks that they're going to have a better life. That's just to show you when it comes to our people are destroyed because of lack of knowledge. The only way that those biracial kids most likely gonna have a better life if they find a strong black man with money. That's the only way. Because I don't know none that even sat there and survived without riding off the black man's back. Absolutely. Black wealth, black health says that they will kick him out of the village eventually. Absolutely. Absolutely. Ain't no way in the world. Just look at this. Guys, oh my God. I promise you guys, I couldn't make this up if I want to. Just look at this. Look at this. And she got the audacity to sit there and school them on Black history, talking about forgetting about slavery. We need to get over it. And it's not a word verbatim, but close to it. Close to it. You can't tell us what to get over. You can't tell us what to get over.
To believe or perceive that you are a bad
It's
person.
sad. Hold on. I need to get back to this. This is sad, guys. This is sad. Hold on one second. Let me get back to, because I want y'all to see this. And next time I have my clips together, but I wasn't planning on coming on, guys, today. So just bear with me. Ain't nobody jealous. You know, she thinking people jealous. Nobody is jealous. People just not going to let nobody use them. And I don't think that the people that's in that village is going to allow him to do that. You think that you're going to try to erase the people that's in there, got these people selling their land? He got his own people, and I'm going to say allegedly, it's according to what I see, selling their land for dirt cheap because he wants the outsiders to buy it. Make it make sense, guys. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Because I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying right here. It's time to pull the sheets off of these wolves in sheep clothing. And he's wondering, oh, he's upset. Oh, he's upset. Oh, they calling him a slave boy. You're a slave to other people, to the Europeans. That's who you're a slave to. Because you wouldn't even sit there and pick up a fork for your parents. Hold on. I want you to see this. And then they got him walking behind him like a slave boy. Look at this. Hold on. And he gave her a good life. And you see this right here, the plants. She's all inside the plants. They vegetables. They garden. That's in Africa. This right here is in Africa. It's not where she's at. It's in Africa. She's in the garden as if she helped do this. She didn't do nothing. She did not even put a seed in a ground. And I'm going to say a legend. This is my opinion. But yet they get to reap the harvest. They get to reap the harvest. So do you think that the people that's in that village going to allow this to happen? You got to be crazy. You got to be crazy. But this is what I want to show you. This is the part that really, really gets me. Hold on. This is the part that gets me. And I promise you, I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. This girl did not come with nothing. Look at the lifestyle. Look at the lifestyle. This is what he gave her. Look at it. Look at it. This is the village that his people came together and built with barely food in their stomach, maybe one meal a day. And he complained about that. And a pipe dream, promising them that their YouTube channel was going to grow. These people had families. These people had families. But this is what I want to show you. Hold on. Look at this. They had 3 horses. The horses don't even want to come to them. That's just front. That's just a photo op. I promise you. One of the horses died. Had so much ticks on him. Hold on. I promise you. This is what I want to show you. Hold on. I'm gonna show you how they serenade you. They know how to serenade. Look at this right here. When I saw this right here, I mean, I was sick. Let me show you this right here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. You see that? Look at that. She gonna dance for that, honey. Oh, she gonna dance for that because she want what you got. She want what you got. Ain't nothing new under the sun. This is the oldest trick in the book. This is the oldest trick in the book. And just look at this fool. Look at it. He making it rain. And she shaking it. She whatever she got. She even a culture vulture. She even a culture vulture. Even put braids in her hair because she's trying to let the ones that's in that village, I'm better than you. I'm prettier than you. And just because, you know, they got that stinking mindset, oh, she's better than me. They look at her as if she's God. But ask, did she bring anything? Stop worrying about the outer appearance because what you see right now is a bunch of wolves in sheep clothing. Look at this. Look at this. Sabrina. Misbehaving. Look at this. Arnell know exactly what I'm talking about. Look at this. Look. She was playing him. Playing him. What a joker. What a clown. And do you think that the people that's in the village that he used to get to the top going to allow him there, the same ones that watch your tail go up, is the same ones going to pull your tail down. And the higher you are, the harder the fall. Because this girl looked it down at his people, shut the door. But he out there stirring up pots, cooking for her family, cooking for her family. And look at this, where she came from. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Look at this. And he came straight to work. Straight to work. Look at this. Don't this make you sad, misbehaving? Don't this make you sad? Sabrina say, wow, this is sad. This is sad. Like I said, this germ is all over. And then she wanted to culture vulture, wanted to put braids in her hair. Look at it. Look, wanted to put braids. Because what she's doing is she's trying to make the people that's in the village, these goddesses, those real melanated goddesses. I just wish that we could start loving who we are, know who we are. Without us, nothing exists. You are God's. You are the apple of God's eyes. Stop letting your lower self think that they above you. Because I promise you, they will never get where they are today without you. Once you close the door, they wouldn't even exist. I promise you, they wouldn't even exist. But the reason why she put those braids in her hair is because she wanted the villagers to see that she is the goddess. She is the queen. That's why she came out and said, I'm the boss lady. But she couldn't say that until she sat there and she make sure that she got her T's crossed and her I's dotted. And once she got her T's crossed and her I's dotted, then she could start putting rules out now because she got him now. At least for 18 years. He that have an ear, let him hear. Look at this. And this little small corner where he's at, that's where she put his clothes at. Throw his clothes in a small corner, guys. In a very small corner. I promise you, I couldn't make it up if I wanted to. I couldn't make it up if I wanted to. He couldn't say nothing. He couldn't say not one thing. He couldn't say one thing, but just move, when she say where to put something at, and if he sat there and wanted to move it, oh honey, she was quick to tell him, no, it don't look good there. No, it don't look good there. That's why when I watch it, I watch it on his channel. I don't even go on hers and watch. I watch it his. I'd rather go ahead and watch his, because all the subscribers that she got it off of him. But you want to hate the people. Now I ain't gonna tell you, when it come to the parents are very good. She got very humble people, very humble parents. But that's just to show you how we can treat people right. We know how to respect and conduct ourselves accordingly. But they can't do it when it comes to our people. We could treat their people good. Now you remember how it was looking before, right? Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. And he talking about when they leave, oh, it's gonna be a R&B. You think this girl gonna have the R&B? No, come on now. That's what they telling you. They needed you to come and fix that, because that should have been fixed. She got a lot of families down there, young people. This should have been already done before he got there. Look how she pointing her finger, telling her, oh, it look good there. It look good that over there. Keep making him move this and move that. He was frustrated. I was even frustrated. I saw he was frustrated, but he didn't say anything. He wanted to save face. He wanted to save face. Let me go ahead and get out of this. He wanted to save face, but he wouldn't have done this for his own mom. I ain't never saw his own mom. He sit back and he sat there and stirred pots. Look how he's stirring pots for her. But he never did that. He would have never did that for his mom. Yes, you're right. He should feel like a fool. And they calling him out. His villagers calling him out. Oh, they telling about, oh, I'm a slave. Well, yes, you are. You went up there and got buck broke. You went up there and she bent you over and buck broke you. That's exactly what she did. And you don't have no say at all. But let me show you this right here, where you get exactly what you asked for, because a beautiful African goddess had talked it to him, and he's talking about he wants to have biracial kids. Like I said, our people are destroyed because of lack of knowledge. That's why I don't blame. I don't blame them no more. I blame ourselves. I don't blame them. I blame ourselves because, like I said, we got all the information right here. This is the age of information. Hold on, guys.
Yeah.
Girls
Now this was an interview that he did in his in Kenya. This beautiful melanated goddess had interviewed him. She wants to know why he go outside of his race. Now listen to it. Listen to it. You're right, Sabrina. Very much lack of knowledge. Like I said, honey, it's time to wake the hell up out of our people. I don't care if they get mad or not. I don't care if they get mad or not. You can unsubscribe whatever you want to do because of I got the subscribers and I don't have the viewers. It doesn't make no sense anyway. So if you don't like this channel, you leave. Okay? Because I'm about to clean some houses anyway.
Kenyans.
Yeah.
I'd like to know, have you ever shared with them that and what was their reaction?
Yeah, like this, I tell them. Yeah, I tell them. My plan is really crazy, but I don't know. Maybe it may sound arrogant. Maybe I'll break that another day. But I believe actually building in the village is very significant. If I even have kids who are Kenyan and maybe other countries, they can come see where their dad is from. You know, most young people, they want to impress people by building or living in the big cities. Look, I make views, crazy views from my village. Why would I stay in town? I can upload my videos from the village. And life is so cheap. $5 in the village, 1 week, you're working with money in your true story.
And see, that's the part that I don't understand. If life in the village is so cheap, why would you want to sit there and spend unnecessary money in somebody else's country? Why would you want to get biracial kids when you know you got villagers, people right here that's in need? You can build right in your own village. He's spending all this unnecessary money helping Rocio family, putting money under the plate for the dad. I should have showed you that clip. Yes, he put, a wide money. He put, under the table, under a plate. They most likely was playing them as a trick. This day is, where we fix this certain type of food where you got to put money under the plate. He took everything out of his pouch and put it under the dad's plate. All the unnecessary money that he's spending in Argentina, he could have been spending in his village for better infrastructure. It took a person came in to fix the roads. Them people don't have the right type of plumbing. The roads are very bad. And it doesn't take much. The money that he's spending in Argentina. He should have stayed his butt right there in that village. And he could have poured that money in his villagers, in his village. Make it make sense. And do he think that all the ones that's coming against him, talking about him, going to allow him to build all this up? Ain't nobody hating. These people are not hating. These people are not going to be used because they know they help you get there. If you would have went ahead and hired a professional to build that house from the ground up, I promise you it would have never got there, not that fast. It was cheap labor. And now he realizing that in Argentina, the labor is higher than the material. So now you should feel bad. You should come on your live and apologize how you misuse your people. Because I don't see nothing good is going to come out of this. Nowhere in the world, people going to allow you to bring outsiders in and eat the children's bread. It's sad. It's sad. Everybody gets to eat off the children's table except the children. Like I said, Africa is not poor. Africa is broken. Our people are broken. Our people is not poor. Our people are broken. It's sad that everybody can eat off the table except us. Make it make sense. Everybody can eat off the table except us. Let me go ahead and play this, and after that, I'm going to go ahead and close it down.
You know? So why would I come stress myself here? But anytime I want to access this, it's available. You know, it's not like building the village blocks me from accessing the cities.
Well, it's time to stop. It's time to stop. It's time to stop using Mother Africa. It's time to stop. Ain't nobody going to continue allowing you to take out of their mouths to go bring it to these kinkerworms, these palmer worms, and these locusts and these caterpillars and letting them suck it up. It's time for you to stop. You feel that you could come in and out, and then bring other people in, buying up these people's land, moving them out of their own village. I promise you, it's not going to work. Yes, it is. It's sad. And he's sitting there thinking people jealous. He think that he did a favor for these people, got these people worshiping him. He'll give them a little few crumbs here and there just to shut them up. Some of them, you can't even say one word about him. One of them tattooed their arms with his name on it. But like I said, this right here is all mental. It's time for us to renew the mind. And I'm not talking about just the villagers that's in Africa. I'm talking about right here on the soil of the United States. We got a lot of work to do ourselves. Like I say, when it comes to this European system, it's not broken. It's only doing exactly what it's designed to do. That's why we can let everybody ride off our back and don't ask for nothing in return. We're going through it right now. We're going through it right now with this election. It's time for us to start doing for ourselves. It's time for us to stop sitting there preparing the table for everybody else. And all we can do is just sit there and be servitudes, be slaves. Let's listen to some more of this.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
talking of the girls and everything,
Yeah.
there's a comment that I normally see when you're with a lady or
Yeah.
anything. Most people say that, hey, Marwa has never dated. It's like you don't like dating our own girls.
It's not like that. My plan is I don't have kids who can't travel like me.
So see, he trying to change it. See, that's what I'm saying. And then his mother is a school teacher. But the thing about it that you need to read those books. Look at those books. That's why when this guy came, y'all call him doctor. He's calling himself a doctor. That's questionable as that. People need to do a background on him. Calling himself a doctor, Dr. Seltzer, whatever his name, just came in the community and then he went to the schools. I thought that when he went to the schools to check on the kids, he was going to ask for the books to see what curriculum is. We didn't even see the books. All we saw was the kids sitting there clapping and sitting down, clapping and sitting down. We didn't see the curriculum. We didn't see what the kids were studying. But I remember when David Jr., that's Mawa's brother, he went to the school. And I don't know if they wanted us to see it, but I'm gonna see it because I see all that. You should have saw the books. The books was from Britain with a white European blue eye man on the cover of the books. These people were studying out of a British old book. Nothing that was new. These kids wasn't studying nothing in school. That's why when they can come out, they really, some of them is not really doing nothing unless they leave out of the village. But that's sad when you got to leave out of your own village. And his mom's supposed to be a school teacher. Dad, what was they studying? How to serve the Europeans? How to serve the Europeans? Because I don't see nothing that they were studying. I don't see nothing that they were studying. I don't see nothing that they had learned. Because what they are doing is they taking the money out of the village. God bless you. God opened a door for you to be a blessing to your people because he heard your people cry. Not to go out there and give it to the cankerworms. Like I said, everybody gets to eat off the table except the ones that preparing the table.
Because me, I'm struggling to travel. Why would I have kids who can't be in a better position than me? Mm-hmm. If you want to chase poverty, you have to see the next 100 years. Don't just say we are chasing poverty. You have to see what actually can take this away. Mm-hmm. So if I'm having kids in Kenya, it means they have to be as strong as Marwa.
Let me stop. I could stop it right there. He's talking about, if he have kids in Kenya, they got to be strong like him, which means he's trying to say his own people is weak. So in order for his children to be strong, they got to be biracial. I don't think that that went over your head. You know exactly what I'm saying. That is sad. And I could stop right there. Sabrina said, yes, the United States too and beyond. Absolutely. It's all over. Because it's in the mind. It's not them. They only doing what you allow them to do. It's not them. It's you. You have to change that stinking mindset. Renew that mind. Shake off of these grave clothes. And know who you are. You are God and goddesses. Without you, nothing exists. And that's real talk. Sabrina said, absolutely, Lady D. It's essential that we promote unity, support our own community like other nationalities do, and eliminate hatred and jealous towards each other. Absolutely. 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 But I wanted you guys to see this. How our people are destroyed because of lack of knowledge. How we can go out there and do for everybody else. But we act like we don't know a daggone thing when it's time to help each other. Like I say, there's no unity in the Black community. It's no unity. It's self-hate. Until we start loving on each other and stops allowing us to be enemies to each other. They're going to come in. I showed you how she danced, how she twerked and put braids in her hair. They're going to come in and give you exactly what you want. But once they in, they're going to make your life a living hell. And that's real talk. So guys, thank you very much. My girl, Country Girl, says another great live, unapologetic real talk. Thank you everyone for coming in and liking the videos. Stay safe and God bless you all. And this real talk, guys. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you all for coming in. And it's right here. It's no self-hate. It's time to wake the hell up our people and tell our people it's time to come out of her. How long? How long you gonna allow the cankerworms, the palmer worms, and the locusts to eat the children's bread? And that's real talk.